act. You're trying to balance a lot of time-sensitive things.
Cultist simulator.
Also, in Caves of Cud, only 34.2% of people, I'm willing to say, have played it for any length of time. Because the achievement you get at that point is called Welcome to Cud. Die. There's also the achievement, Eat an Entire Bear. The flavor of that is, kill a bear and eat it. Just eat an entire bear.
Anyone a little more familiar with GIMP able to give me a hand here? I can move this image, but I can't seem to be able to like rotate it. So I don't know what's up with the selection.
On the right, there's a rotate, or on the left, there's a rotate tool.
Yeah, I used the rotate tool. What I'm saying is I used the rotate tool, and then it moves the box there, but it doesn't move the actual image. But if I use the move tool, it is moving the image.
Do you have... Discord has screen share for everyone, yeah?
Yep.
You have to be in a private call, though.
Yeah, I was about to say you'd have to pop out and go to a private call quick.
Can you...
I'll just export this and share it so people can have a look at it later.
No.
Woo!
I have Crypt the Necrodancer because I love that it exists, but I'm probably never going to play it because I'm bad at rhythm games.
Well, what you gotta do is you gotta play that one with a dance pad.
No.
It's fun playing it with a dance pad.
It's a great workout.
Huh. There's an achievement called very... I don't even fucking know how you say that word. Polyamorous?
Very polyamorous.
Polyamorous. Complete an all characters, including DLC run.
I should play that game again. Also, it's sort of a rhythm game, I suppose, but... Well, yes, it definitely is a rhythm game, but it's not, like, very complicated rhythms, so... As long as you can just, like...
I like being able to pause in my roguelikes is the thing.
You can pause.
It's not what I mean.
Huh?
I like being able to stop and analyze and figure out what the best next button push is.
Isn't that...
There's one character you can do that with.
Well,
That's...
the game has a mode for that.
Yeah, it's the Bard character.
Mm-hmm. Bard is fun.
That's the only one I'd actually play. Okay, I'm very curious. What's the rarest achievement in Skyrim?
Beating the game.
You're not wrong! It's Dragon Rider. Tame and ride 5 dragons. That's...
You can tame dragons? What?
with one of the DLCs.
Oh, I've never played with the DLCs, so... Well...
The DLCs are DLCs. That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah. The rarest
They're not
base
bad, are they?
game...
No, they're not.
The rarest base game achievement is Master Criminal. Bounty of 1,000 gold in all 9 holds. And I'd like to point out, that is incorrectly named, because a Master Criminal is never caught.
Well, no. If you have a bounty on you, you haven't been caught.
No, if you have a bounty on you in Skyrim, that means you were witnessed. Meaning
Yes.
you were caught.
No, you weren't. Not in this case.
Someone caught you doing the criminal act.
Yeah, but they didn't catch you. I mean, you're still out there.
Yeah, you're still at large.
There are plenty of criminals in history and fiction
I'm I'm referencing that in Skyrim, if you're a good criminal, no one ever notices you doing anything.
Yeah,
Just put buckets on their heads. It's easy.
Also that, or
Doesn't
you know,
work anymore.
Oh, what? Did they
it's
fix that?
unfortunate.
Yeah, they patched it.
Oh, that's sad. I hope somebody unpatched that. Those out there, personal favorite is they unpatched. There was a bug where sometimes the messenger would just run up to you and he wouldn't have any clothes. He would just leave them away. So somebody unpatched that so you can just show up naked again.
That's incredible.
Jesus fucking Christ, I love that.
Ooh.
We're about ready to begin. About.
What's the rarest achievement in Dark Souls?
That's a hard one.
It's probably the Dark Soul.
It is.
Go figure.
that-
It's almost like the
that's-
Dark Soul isn't worth getting as an achievement,
It's an achievement for getting all achievements.
which is
Behind,
by its own definition technically unobtainable.
yeah. Behind that is Knight's Honor. Acquire all rare weapons.
Yep.
What's Divinity Original Sin 2? What's that rarest one?
It might be a spoiler.
Nope. For Honor. Complete the game in Honor mode.
Oh, right.
What's honor mode?
One save slot and a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Our server name?
Lions RPG server, no refunds.
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm not seeing that.
Did you guys direct connect using my IP address?
Yep.
Okay. You're gonna have to do that. Hold on.
Just type it in chat and I'll get it.
Yep. I gotta find it again because I don't.
Hmm.
Thank you for telling me my IPv6 account or my IPv6 address. That helps me. It doesn't actually help me.
I need to play Fitness Legend more. Hmm.
Oh, that's fantastic. I got Sophie sent me something, and it's magnificent.
This is how I advertised in another Discord.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the rarest achievement in Fallout New Vegas? Pros only. Complete any 3 Gunrunner's Arsenal 3-star challenges. That's surprising. Oh, Fallout 4.
Okay. If you want a fun time with Steam achievements, check out Hate 2, I think it is. I think
It's
that's-
Hate Analog Story. Or
No,
Digital Story.
The sequel to Analog, A Hate Story. That has an achievement. I think someone maybe went in and with like a command line or whatever managed to unlock it. But there's a very, very rare achievement there, and if you see what it's called, yeah, fun times.
Isn't it cool you have to cheat to get this?
I could
what
not
now?
hear you.
1 second.
There's an achievement in Stanley Parable
Get my
that's
phone charging cable. So.
that you have to like
Love that.
do command line bullshit to get, and then the game recognizes that you did that and then monologues at you the bad idea of hacking games like that.
That's
Right.
got to be a new addition because I remember hearing you could do that.
I'm back. What's up?
Stanley Parable.
Yeah, no, there's an achievement you had to hack to get. I remember that much.
Also, follow the yellow adventure line.
The what?
The yellow adventure line.
What is the yellow adventure line?
It's a series of events you can trigger in
Oh,
Stanley Parable.
okay.
Stanley Parable is beautiful.
The sequel is called Hate Plus, and the big achievement that you can't get. Oh, where is it? Oh, maybe I put it under like a. No, here it is. I'm not gonna read the description because like spoilers and whatever. But the achievement is level 4 revive materia. Oof.
Alright. Well, is everyone ready to get going?
Yeah, I think so.
I
I
want to
fucked up my
point
name.
out
Hold
one
on.
of the rarest achievements in Hotline Miami 2 is 1-800 goddamn. Get an A+ on all levels on normal.
Well, and I almost said logic when Luke is back in. We will. Good.
Okay, so I was just told I put in the wrong password, but I didn't change the password between when I first connected.
That's super weird. It's fish with a capital F. I'll have to remember to change that at some point because technically anyone that watches the archives could connect to these servers.
Whoops.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, I'm still blocked.
Huh.
I'm gonna restart the
Restarting
server.
map tools.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Well, let's do this first. Let's not get hasty.
What's the rarest achievement in Left 4 Dead 2?
Select a card to remove.
Come on. Load. Damn it, Steam.
Hooray for technical difficulties. Almost
Okay.
immediately.
Yep.
Technical difficulties.
I don't know what you were expecting.
Huh.
I mean, I think it's best that we get them out of the way now.
You
You
think
know?
we're getting them out of the way. No, this is indicative.
So the rarest achievement in Left 4 Dead 2, with 1.4% of people who own the game having it, is Wedding Crasher. As the Charger, grab a survivor and crash them through 8 chairs at the wedding.
That's kind of fantastic.
0.2% more common than that is Heartwarmer. In a versus round, leave the safe room to defibrillate a dead teammate.
I just checked the global stats. So I don't know how much hacking has been done, if it's possible with this engine. I don't know. But yeah, no one has achieved 4th level revive materia.
Huh.
The second rarest achievement is 5.9%, which is my personal favorite achievement ever. It's called Cooking by the Book, where you have to take an actual honest-to-God IRL photograph of a cake that you share with the in-game character and email it to the developer.
I'm 100% certain that at this point she regrets doing that.
Oh, sure she does. Oh, that's great.
That's incredible.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Man. How many people have achieved that one?
Just under 6%, actually. There's no flat number.
That's still more than I expected.
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly high for the effort involved.
Everyone is... Not everyone is connected now.
Yeah, we're still waiting on that there Luke
Oh, I
fellow.
know what I did wrong. I didn't click the direct connect thing, so I was trying to connect to somebody else's server. Which, you know, I'm surprised if that did work.
That would explain why that wouldn't work. All right. So now everyone is connected, and that's a good sign. And with everyone being connected, we get to begin things with a bit of a exposition and backstory. You four are the luckiest in the world, or unluckiest, depending on how you look upon it. You four have been selected by the matron of your kobold tribe to go deal with this strange problem that has been plaguing your tribe for a very long time. These odd these odd ceiling-dwelling creatures. Humanoids that come in, occasionally menace you, and generally are a nuisance to the group. For whatever reason, your matron has decided that you lot each individually are the best for this. You really don't know why, but your goal is to go search through these caves, find them, and put an end to them through whatever means necessary. Which might even mean continuing to pursue them to the ends of the earth.
Sorry, I don't know if it was my connection that cut out, but I stopped hearing you after you said, which may even
mean pursuing them to the ends of the earth.
Fun.
We dropped the code somewhere in the cave.
What? I feel like I'm missing context.
Chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Really need to have that chat up.
One moment. There's not much to be said about this kobold warren in particular. It is a warren that has kobolds in it. You know, each of you are here for your own reasons. Some of you were born here, some of you were raised here, some of you were adopted here, and some of you are just kobolds that are in the wrong place at the wrong time, mistaken for being in this in this warren. Sort of how these things go. And you know, now you have to live with this, as you've been conscripted, and there's very few things you can do to go contrary to the matron. Even if you protest, she will insist that you take care of this, as it is now your job. So why don't we all introduce our characters?
This someone else's problem has become our problem.
Yes.
Yes. It's no longer an SCP. Now it is a OP.
What?
OP. SCP. Someone else's problem. OP. Our problem.
I thought you were saying SCP. I'm
Oh.
like, what the heck?
You might have to deal with a few of them at some point.
God, I hope not.
Hey, there's one of them that's like the least dangerous thing in all of existence, and it's just the cake that multiplies.
Isn't there also
That
one
solves
that's
world
just
hunger
like
right there.
isn't there also one that is like a pizza box that every time you open it, it has your favorite pizza?
Probably.
That sounds great,
right.
actually.
Yes.
But yes. So, character introductions. Who's going to go first?
Good question. Not
See,
it.
well, I have a D4 right here.
Ah, fuck.
But since people yell at me if I roll dice because Mike
Sophie.
have a 1. I don't know what that means though.
That means you.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, Crix is not a very sociable kobold. He's always keeping to himself, even in a crowd, even forced to work with others, he's always on the fringe. He does wear a fairly well-tailored suit of armor, well, for a kobold. Looks like it was made for a gnome, and it just sort of fits him well enough. And he carries with him a heavy crossbow, as well as a very odd sword, well made and with strange inscriptions near the handle. Like most kobolds, he is not strong or enduring, and is a quick little bastard. And that's that.
Okay. Now, next up, continuing the rolling dice trend, Sophie.
Hey, so Ozula is very definitely a kobold who wears a queer mix of red and blue all over her tribal outfit, feathered to the brim, hair included. Yes, kobolds have hair.
This kobold has hair.
She is very boisterous, and whenever possible, she attempts to assert control. And has some hidden talents up her sleeves that aren't so hidden to the people around her, usually. She likes to think they're hidden. She's definitely in her right state of mind.
Definitely.
Okay. Dork the Kobold is up.
Ah! I'm Dork. I moved here not too long ago. Dork just goes with the flow. Dork doesn't really care about much. Dork just wants to be Dork.
Okay.
Oh, so fucking close. I almost have this.
Also, it should be noted, Dork literally has the strength of 2 kobolds,
Dork is the strongest kobold alive.
which means he has a strength of 12.
Yep.
Ooh.
Stronger than even Ozula, the
I'm a
koboldest
strength
kobold.
kobold.
Right. So that leaves Kipperu, or his preferred name, his hero name, Armand de Tortun. Pardon my god awful attempts at accents. So Armand here, he was, just like a regular old kobold, and then one day he found a book. The Adventures of 3 Musketeers. And from that day forward, since he, was actually able to read that book, he became, or at least styled himself after, a hero, a musketeer. it's not pictured on the token, but he is wearing a slightly tattered blue cape with some silver-esque decorations. Sorry, and a rather fancy hat, or it would be if it were crafted from finer materials. A rather nice felt hat with a red feather. He wields a slightly rusted rapier and a block of wood roughly shaped like a flintlock pistol.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna voice him in my best deep heroic voice. But that's just kind of how he hears himself. In character, he just kind of sounds like a little kobold. So,
Sounds like me.
Whoa.
I make no promises on voices.
You never do.
So, this is the motley crew of 4 kobolds that are now tasked with finding these ceiling-walking or 2-legged pink things, or fleshy things at least, and putting a stop to their menace of the kobold crew, or kobold warren.
Yay! Murder!
I mean, you're not wrong. With your heroic group assembled, you have been led to the edge of the cave system where these creatures come from, and have been informed simply, good luck. Oop, I forgot to do something very important.
As I live, there is no evil that will stand.
Are you alright?
Of course, my good fellow.
When the escort people finally walk out of earshot, Ozula turns around and says, Matron thinks she can boss me around. One day I'll be the matron and boss her around.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay. Okay, now we move this. Hold on. I don't know how to move shit.
Grix is just standing off to the side, slightly confused and a little sad.
Why sad?
He doesn't want to be here.
Oh. Well, how are you all useful?
I can swim. I can climb. I can hit things. Yeah.
Good talents, good talents.
Oh, navigation window. Fuck that up. Fuck. Fucking fire. Do not mind me. Just fucking messing with a kid.
You two can hit stuff as well, I presume.
I skilled in the art of swords. I'm sorry. I skilled in the art of sword play, and I also have this fine pistol. He says, pulling out a, again, block of wood in the rough shape of a flintlock.
It's actually a rubber band gun.
No. If you were playing
rubber
Persona,
bands are too expensive.
if you were playing Persona 5, that'd be an actual gun.
But in response, Grix meekly nods.
How do I move things? No.
What are you trying to move? Is this in character?
I'm trying to move this fucking hat. I haven't fucking cropped correctly. I can't fucking move it.
gimp, man.
Give me a second. Just keep going.
Well, as you all probably know, I can hit stuff too. And she holds up her bow, and she waves it around enthusiastically. So I think we can do this.
Eyes are blue.
Of course we can do this. Justice is on our side.
Justice?
What's that taste like?
No, intelligence of 10 does not matter to this kobold.
No, my good fellow. Justice. It's when bad things happen to bad people, and good things happen to good people.
Isn't that karma?
It's similar, yes.
I like my ice cream with a side of karma.
That makes us the good people, right?
Of course.
Great, let's go kill stuff.
Yeah! Fucking move!
Well, you can press on into the cave if you so desire. I do have a map visible.
Ooh.
I'm so fucking pissed! Fine, look map. Fucking Christ, I almost have it.
This map is completely...
Scroll down to the south and west. East.
Oh,
Here.
Or, zoom the fuck out.
That works too.
That's West Patrick.
North, south, east, west, or north, south, east, and Dennis.
Hopper.
Ozula will stay back. Best if I have distance.
Can you, force view a minute? I'm having some trouble with mice. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh no! Oh fuck, where's Lair? I have to scale this thing. Scale down. Scale down. Almost.
Side story this by Gobles.
You know what? Fuck it. Just a little smaller. Look, you're about to see what the fuck I've been working on, god damn it.
Who wants to be in front?
Me!
If he wishes to be in front, I will not impede him, but Kipperoo will... I'm sorry, not Kipperoo. He's not going to call himself that. Armand will stand right behind him.
You want to say that again, buddy?
Your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Poor Garble will stand right behind
Right.
him.
If he wishes to go in front, I will not impede him, but Armand will not hide from danger, and he will be in second.
It won't let you say the name.
Oh.
Your mic keeps fucking
Rip.
up every time you say his name.
It sounds like you put your mouth right on the microphone as soon as you say the name.
I can't help that.
I just want to move the hat!
That is ridiculous, and I love it. But Grix will be trailing behind.
All right. So, pressing onward, ever onward. As you make it to where you are on the map, you all happen to catch sight of a few things. First and foremost, lots and lots of spider webs are forming. Just sort of everywhere. Here, there, up there, down there.
Oh, yeah, sure.
They're actively forming.
No, they exist. Though one or two of them have begun actively forming since you've approached them. Most of them are already formed and just are sitting around. But the other thing you notice is that on the ceiling there are footprints in what appears to be mud on the ceiling.
It looks like we have one of those ceiling walkers.
Oh. Well, we have dark vision. Can I see anything?
Yeah. You can go ahead and give me a perception roll if you'd like to look around for anything specific.
Okay. Give me a second. Slash scroll. 20 minus 2. What do I see with this?
Grix will also look around for anything out of place.
Well,
You know it's silly logic? You're
What?
2 higher than me.
Yeah.
Noticeably, as things get darker, Ozula reaches to hold on to Armand's shoulder.
Armand will take no particular notice of this.
All right.
Export.
well,
I'm also gonna do a perception roll. I would like to see if this villain's footprints lead to or from our cave, our warren, rather. And specifically, I assume they lead, since they're both ways, which seems fresher.
all right. Well, holy crap! There's a Blastoise in my house. So
Needs a little bit of work, but this is what I've been
Pause the
working
game
on.
and catch that. Don't let a Blastoise go by. Get it.
I'm catching my Blastoise. I can do both. Motherfucker, stop
All right.
attacking me.
This perception check is without dark vision, by the way.
Okay. So,
There
Uh,
you go.
Dork, as you're looking around, there's all sorts of things. There's a few spiders. A few of them look like mummified spiders, and that's kind of weird.
Okay.
You're not quite sure what that means, but it's probably horrifying. Grix and Grix, there are footprints on the ground as well. But the mud on the ceiling is perhaps the most out of place thing.
Interesting.
And it appears as though the tracks going away from your warren are the most recent.
Okay.
We must pursue.
Yes.
What if it's Lubu?
Onward.
Makes no difference to me.
If it's low bow, we're fucked either way.
We're a bunch of kobolds.
That's true.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are all kobolds here.
Luke, I gave you your hat.
Why, thank you.
That was
Okay.
a bitch and a half.
Right?
Hey, that doesn't look bad.
I fucking did good work, man.
Not to like, nitpick or anything, but if you still have like the file there and can maybe make it slightly larger.
I could try.
So, you're going to keep pressing on?
Aye, aye.
Yep.
Okay. Well, go ahead and move your tokens up.
All right.
Wow. That's dark.
Other way, friend.
Ow. Right.
Charge! Backwards! Advance! Retreat!
Dork not so good with direction.
You have discovered quite a large number of spiders agitated, angry spiders.
Ah!
You know what? Just for the sheer fact that you A, charged the wrong direction the first time, and B, also managed to
Roll
get
a
a 20, I will give you first on the initiative.
Yeah!
Dork.
I don't need to rage yet, so I'm going to walk up. I'm gonna try and dual attack. I missed horribly.
The squirrel. Wow. The spider. It's not a squirrel. The spider manages to just deftly parry your axes with its forelimbs.
You probably want to put on combat music.
Are you sure?
No, this
Keep
this,
it.
this music's pretty fitting.
Dork is amazing.
One of the spiders from in here will skitter. These spiders are on the floor, and all of the cobwebs they have spun are on the floor as well. He's going to move to there. It'll be its turn. Armand.
Yes, sorry, just a moment. I seem to be missing the damage dice for the rapier.
Should be a D4. You have a small size one?
So. That
Yes,
sounds right.
Sorry. Please forgive me, it's been quite some time since I've played Pathfinder. It's a base D20, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing here. This is fine. It's whatever. It's good.
Also, don't forget the Spheres of Power stuff you have.
I have completely forgotten it.
God damn it, Luke.
If you have your character sheet open, using the macro that I gave you on your token, you can just roll the applicable stat by clicking on it. And you don't have to type.
Oh, that's nice.
Just make sure you have your token selected.
Right. I don't think I have everything. No, I do not have my
Oh,
token
shit.
filled in. Apologies. Well, regardless, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to back up my friend there.
Ow.
How about you, beast? And I will attack the spider directly in front of me.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
still
now-
click one of those stats for just a d20 roll.
No, get bonuses, so. Unless I'm mistaken there. That should be right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that spider has yet to act, yes?
Yep.
So you get your fencing strike.
Kick
Right.
ass.
Which is an extra d6 of damage.
Oh, this poor spider.
That's everything I'm rolling, yeah?
I do believe so, yes.
Okay.
-2 from low strength.
Oh, yeah. Well, but this is a finesse weapon.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is a difference between 5e and Pathfinder.
Rip.
The spider attempts to comedically block your attack, but finds itself unable to and takes the rapier to its face.
Haha.
All right, 225. This one's going to scuttle out. This one is brandishing a knife.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's brandishing a knife.
Oh.
Oh shit, we're in the wrong neighborhood.
Okay. Let me denote it has the knife.
Please tell me you have just like a knife token you can put on top of it.
I could. The one that has been hurt is going to rummage about inside of the cobwebs it's on top of, and is going to brandish a cutlass. And with the cutlass, it is going to attempt to attack you, Armand.
Right.
How big do you want the image?
That's a good question.
Does it say 16 hit Armand?
No! Found!
Well, it would, but I do have opportune parry and riposte.
Okay.
I forget exactly how I use those.
You make an attack roll and use that in place of your AC.
Right, okay.
So you would need to roll a 12 you need to roll a 13 to not get hit.
Ah, shit, that's actually one lower than my AC, but...
Okay.
Changes nothing.
It will hit you, and now I have to go find the stats for this thing.
Did you explain how wounds and vitality works to him, Axel?
No, because at the time I was not 100% sure myself.
Ah.
Alright. Well, you're going to take this as vitality damage, which just means it's sort of a glancing blow. It'll deal 4 points of damage to you. That damage goes to your vitality. And if you had your stats on your token, you could use the handy-dandy system I made to track it for you.
Yeah, real quick, put those on. Just
yeah,
the general ones.
Sorry.
It's all good. I'm gonna advance, and Grix, you're up. There's a knife with a knife with a spider. That's technically true. There's a spider with a knife, and there's a spider with a cutlass. What you might call a cutlass spider.
Except it's not that. So I have a very interesting question. I'm going to back it up with a roll.
Okay.
How flammable are spider webs?
Fairly flammable. Why?
How long would it take to light a torch?
I believe it is a move action.
Fantastic. Grix is going to, upon seeing the spiders and the webs, quickly rummage around in his pack, pull out a torch, light it, set there, and not like being close to others, and then he's going to try to hit this spider with the torch. With a lit torch.
Okay.
Lion was not prepared for this.
There are spiders wielding cutlasses. No one is prepared for anything. Give me an attack roll?
Dex, I assume?
Yes. Unless you
And-
wish to use strength.
No. And improvised weapon?
Yes.
And
Unless you happen to be proficient with them.
No.
Okay.
And I assume 10-foot range.
Yep.
Cool.
You hit the spider. That I wasn't prepared for. You actually succeeded. I was not prepared for.
I was taking a -6 to that roll. So what am I rolling for damage?
Go ahead and give me a D3, and it'll deal 1 point of fire damage, and I have to make a reflex save for the spider.
And I assume minus strength.
Yes.
Because throwing. Okay. So it takes 1 point of non-lethal damage.
It is also on fire, as are the web. Let me get a fire token.
Victory!
Excellent.
And now Azula can see him.
Now since the fire's up, we should put on combat music.
Yes.
Oops, I need you on the object layer. Oh god, not that big yet.
Is Logic still here?
Logic. Oh.
I think he might be dead.
No, he said yes in the chat. He said something about, or he might have gotten a phone call or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, the cutlass wielding spider is on fire. With that, we're going to advance combat. You, giant crab spider. Oh, this one. This one's coming out with a bohemian ear spoon.
A what?
A bohemian ear spoon.
Please describe this, Mr. GM man.
It's a pole arm.
It is a pole arm. It is like almost every other pole arm, but named the bohemian ear spoon.
Right.
Let me go find the exact. Yeah, is a pole arm featuring a long, broad, socketed spearhead with 2 outturned lugs at the base of the head. It's basically a boar spear.
Right.
This is a real weapon. It exists.
I don't know what game this is from, but I found a good representation of it.
Probably Kingdom Come.
Probably.
All right, let's go ahead and advance the initiative. Giant Crab 7. This one's going to rummage in the spider webs and discover another dagger. It's going to come skittering. What about you? What are you going to find? This one's coming out with a great sword. Or with a great axe, rather.
Okay, Dork is back for like a few minutes before I get another call.
Back. Ozula.
So is the fire providing enough ambient light for her to be able to see?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. She shouts, "Yes! More fire!" And then she takes aim with her bow at this one.
Okay.
Pew!
What? Oh, elementalist, right.
Right,
Yeah,
you
as she shoots the arrow, the tip of the arrow lights up into a small flame and then sails into the spider.
All right, to make sure, was it this one or was it a different one?
This
Oh,
one.
it's Okay.
Halfling version of Zarin Jaws.
Make its reflex. It rolled the same as its number on its reflex save. Good job. It's on fire.
A+ spider.
Oh, good. It's going to die on its next turn. It has literally one wound left, so it will just die as soon as its turn starts. Anything else, Azula?
No, that's it. She's laughing maniacally.
Okay. Oh, did you make your check for, Oh wait, you don't have to make your check for that.
I did not spend spell points.
Yes. What weapon are you going to have? You're going to rummage, and you're going to find a vial of alchemist's acid. You're going to toss it, and this will be fantastic.
You're not proficient with throwing, are you?
Throwing vials, everyone is proficient with. But no, in this case it is not, so it's going to be even funnier.
Oh, please just lay on top of it.
It's gonna throw it at you, Dork.
It misses. Not only does it miss Dork, it misses his square.
Yes.
If it was trying to land there.
It has actually missed the square, so let's roll a d8. Please just scatter back at it.
Boy.
I think that's this spider.
It is that spider. Dork, you get a reflex save to avoid the damage. And it's 1 point of damage. If you succeed, you will not take any damage. However, it has killed its ally. It has a moment of silence. That is unfortunately not enough.
Okay.
It has a moment of silence and sadness as it realizes that it has killed its friend Jabba Jabba.
How much damage?
1.
Oh, okay.
Does that count as Ozula having killed it or no?
No.
Castle.
Accidental friendly fire kill steal.
He's playing by Dota rules.
This one.
Teammate, you can't get experience.
This guy right here, he's going to pull out his favorite weapon of all time, an Earthbreaker. He's gonna move up here.
He lift that?
Well, I mean, he's lifting it right now, so you think he can.
Okay.
Luke, are all your stats on your token?
I believe so.
Okay.
Wow. Let's use this now, shall we? For reaction. I need to change that. There's no constitution buff at all.
Which one are you attacking?
Front.
So this one.
Yep.
Alright, the 17 will hit, but it will parry the other one with its spider leg.
I'm angry!
Oh, I forgot to put its weapon on it.
Okay. Pound done.
Well, at least you're
So-
consistent.
Fire spreads, yes?
Yes, and it will spread on that spider's turn. Actually, it'll spread on your turn, Grix.
Fantastic.
Giant spider, 40. You? No, you just don't have a weapon right now.
And he took 4 damage, right?
Yes. Alright. 40 is going to skitter to where the dead one is, and is going to attack you regularly, Dork,
Okay.
with its bite.
It hurts.
And will do 3 damage, and I will need a fortitude save.
Oh. 4. Oh no! I rolled a 1! Unlucky!
Oh god. Oh, what does unlucky do on a natural 1? Remind me.
Okay. Bane, anytime you roll a natural 1 on an attack roll or... Oh, never mind. It's an attack roll or skill check. Not
a saving throw.
Not a saving throw.
Well, that's good.
Luck is merciful, at least. Maybe not on your side.
What happens to me?
You will take 1 point of strength damage.
Motherfucker, are you
Really? Okay. No, I need to get out of my voice here. You just hit. How long?
It'll depend on if you save. Again.
I don't even know how to apply that.
That's a
How do you
damn good question.
How do you apply? Do I just have to go and edit my character?
Oh, you know what? Take 1 point of actual damage, because I don't feel like figuring out how I set it up.
You have the special damage thing
I
on the
don't
character
think
sheet.
it does anything.
It brings up the damage stuff.
What
You can take
special
strength
damage? What special damage?
I don't know. I don't have the character sheet open. There should be a button on the character sheet somewhere that says special damage.
Special damage. What's the damage?
Oh no, it doesn't work.
Oh. Yeah.
No.
Alright, so just take 1 point of damage.
Vitality damage.
You feel it sap your strength some. So, I love what happens when you run that macro, because it's just Dork the Barbarian. Dork the Barbarian has suffered damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Armand.
Real quick, can we get a visual on where the fire is and is not spreading?
It will be spreading to these 3 squares. Actually, no, it will only be spreading to these 3, or these 2, rather.
Okay. Might be good to like draw a little fire or something.
Can you not see the fire underneath his token?
I can see underneath his token, but
It hasn't spread yet, so.
Yeah, it has not spread yet.
Okay. All right, sorry.
It's all good.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna have a swing at the foul villain who just took a strike at my friend.
That would be this one over here, so...
Oh shoot. Well, I'll strike the one. The one that's on fire is gonna die, right?
More than likely, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna strike the one next to him.
Okay. That will hit. He will attempt to parry it with his Earthbreaker, but fail. Okay. It's a solid hit to his, I almost said sternum, but he doesn't have a sternum. It's a solid hit to his central mass.
Woo.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. Giant crab spider. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Ah, yes, the first knife-wielding one is going to skitter all about to get here. It will provoke from you, Dork.
Ah!
That will unfortunately miss. And now it's going to attempt to knife you a question. I don't think an 11 shanks you as it comes in brandishing the knife. Apparently intent on recreating West Side Story.
Ah, joke's on you. I'm from the east side.
Okay, yeah, no, he just takes... He be dead. He be real dead. Grix.
Grix is going to say, you should probably not be standing near the fire.
More
And,
fire!
If I move to here, will I still have a clear shot on this one?
Yes.
Cool. Go there and have some nice distance and shoot that spider. That's unfortunate.
That is very
It's a
much
natural one.
Okay.
Wow.
I get to roll
That's,
D100s.
That's a fucking snake eyes there.
Wow. You glitched.
You take a shot at the crab. Or yeah, the crab. At the giant crab spider. And it deflects off the cave wall. Dork, I need a reflex save from you.
Motherfucker.
You're about to get Ezra'd. Or you're about to get waked.
No, I'm not. Natural
Yeah.
20.
You are fine.
How about Weber Armando? He's like right next to me.
Yes. Armand, I will also need a reflex save.
Alright, well that is my best save, so that's something.
Rose a 1. Oh, so close to a 1 now.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
That crossbow bolt looks like it's coming right for you. And for a second you consider, what would it be like if I went face first into it? And then you think better of it and actually dodge it.
Woo.
Glad I dodged.
I used to be an adventurer like you until my friend shot me.
Listen, I had a glorious moment, and then I completely fucking failed.
You glitched.
All right.
This is going to reload his crossbow in shame.
Okay.
Shame. Oh, right. I have to do this. Hold on. There we go.
All right. The one with the bohemian ear spoon is going to take a swing at you, dork. I'm sorry, what? Hold on.
No.
Doesn't confirm. And it will deal to you a grand total of... Motherfucker, 7 points of damage. Stop being
Okay.
so good at hitting people.
7.
Ouch.
You're a flaming corpse.
What
You're not
happens
a
if
corpse.
I get fatigued?
You can continue raging.
Okay.
You just can't start raging.
What happens when I exit rage?
You will remain fatigued. I will not have it become exhausted.
Okay.
Alright. This spider, with its great axe, will consider the very important life question of, is the fire worth it? And he will say yes. He will take a d6 points of fire damage. And he will attempt to hit you, Armand, with his great axe.
Right.
Mother...
Ooh.
Stop that.
Can I attempt to riposte that?
Yes. Oh, actually, that is a 16. He's taking wound damage.
That's good. Wait, so is it just a d20? Or am I adding the 4 from my,
You're adding the 4.
Wait, my base attack bonus is in there too? Is that still...
Yep. Oh man, so it's a d20 plus your base attack bonus plus your dexterity modifier plus an additional 1. So that's probably plus 5.
Indeed. I still rolled like garbage.
Okay.
Why do you have a 13 AC?
Well, its great axe will come
Oh,
in.
did I not do that? My AC should be 16. I must have missed that one.
Okay.
I gotta find-
15, but whatever.
Give me 1 second. I've got to get the damage on a small great axe because I never thought I would need this.
1d8. It's 1d10 normally, 1d8.
Nope, that's a
small.
d12 normally.
Whoa, okay, so d10?
Second. Great axe is a d10 normally, or is a d10 small.
Okay.
It will deal 1 point of damage to you.
Ooh. Raised me then.
Yep.
Oh, scathing. My precious.
Okay, Azula.
Azula one last time screams, "More fire!" before she turns into a different form and she roars ferociously.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And that's her turn. That's a full round action.
Okay. 209. What are you going to do? You're going to rummage around for some more alchemist fire, or alchemist acid, and instead find alchemist's cold.
Oh yes, please hit me with that. I have cold resistance.
Well, he does not know that, so he is going to attempt to hit you with it.
Woo!
And we'll get a -3.
Oh no. What is the synopsis, Doctor?
Prognosis is probably not good. Well,
How many spiders just got chilled to death?
he's doused some of the fire. I will need a reflex save from Dork and Armand.
Okay.
Well, this one's taking that right to the face.
Okay.
You two are good on the reflex save, so you will take no damage.
Oh.
And he has managed to put out some of the fire.
How many of his friends get hit?
These two.
Are they dead?
No.
Oh.
That is unfortunate, yes. And with that, we will advance turn to the one that has the Earthbreaker, who just got hit by his friend. And, you know, he doesn't like his friend very much anymore, but he doesn't like Dork even more. But he's gonna miss horribly and horrendously. Dork, you are up.
Can I hit two things with dual attack?
Yes.
Alright. First to the left, second to the front.
The first one will miss, however, the second one will hit. Yes,
Darren,
he is.
even though he's fatigued. Son of a bitch.
But you have managed to defeat the one where wielding the Earthbreaker.
Whoa! Right out.
Okay. Giant crab spider number 40. This is just the regular old one, and it's going to attempt to attack you, Dork.
Okay.
It's going to miss. It comes in
Okay.
for a bite, and it just somehow chomps the wall.
Haha! I was prepared.
Next up is Armand.
All right. I will strike the one closest to me.
Okay.
Is it just the +5 always, or was it the +4 I was rolling before?
It should be the +5.
All right.
That will hit.
Oh. Is that what it's like to hit?
Yes. Yes, that is in fact what it's like to hit.
You would not get the extra d6. You only get that against flat-footed opponents.
Sorry, I
flanked.
don't know
Flat-footed
That's all good.
flank.
why I have
Yep.
that. Got it. But yeah, have at you, fiend, and strike.
You smack him for one non-lethal.
Yeah.
You have poked the spider. Okay. This one, the first one to have the knife, is going to brandish the knife against you, dork.
Whoa! Not
Motherfucker.
whoa!
Does that
Oh,
confirm?
no.
Good.
Oh,
It will deal 1 point of damage to you.
oh. Owie.
Good lord. And that will pass its turn. The fire will continue to spread. It will be here and here now. And,
I have a very important question.
the question will wait for 1 moment as the stockpile of alchemist objects detonates under the fire.
Oh dear God.
Well, that crab does technically get a reflex save. He rolls a 20, which is good for him, so he doesn't instantly become giblets, but the damage instantly makes him giblets.
Oof.
Well, that's a strip out the body.
So is there more or less fire because of that?
There is more fire.
Probably more fire.
Ozula is happy. She does a happy dragon thing.
Dragons can dance.
Yeah, she stomps happily.
So I have a very important question.
Hmm.
Since Ozula has turned into a dragon, has she looked backwards at all?
No.
Good. Very good.
What?
Grix is going to suppress urges to flee or fight the scary creature in front of him, and is going to shoot it past it at the spider. Again,
Okay.
hoping to not get a nat 1. Again. It's not a nat 1, but that still unfortunately is like it's an 8, because I don't have precise shot yet.
Do you have the sniper sphere?
Wait, do I?
If
Yeah.
you have the sniper sphere, you get precise shot from the sniper sphere.
Well, shit. Then I have it.
Okay.
I'm right, you have it.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that,
that's
that was a thing.
12. And you also have point blank shot, so that's a 13, and that will hit.
That's true.
I thought point blank shot was effective damage.
Nope, it's to hit and damage.
Oh.
And reload the crossbow and very, very slowly step backwards. That's my turn.
Okay. And let's go ahead and click this in advance. 70 or 179. Oh, it's the one with the Bohemian ear spoon. It's noticed the fire around it, so it's going to move forward and be even more penalized when it attacks you. Armand? I don't
Alright.
believe a 9 hits your AC, does it?
No.
Okay. Well, that is unfortunate for it. But, yeah, that was that. That was fun. 240. The one with the great axe. The one with the great axe is going to attempt to attack you, Armand, again.
Alright.
That is a 16.
Once again, I am allowed to attempt to parry.
Do you have that much grit? Or, panache?
I thought you only spend it if you riposte.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Oh.
Find out.
He is fatigued. Oh.
Oh yeah, so it's technically one lower than that, so a 15. You do have to
Yep.
spend 1 panache. How many panache do you get?
That's a good question.
Equal
as
to
well.
your charisma mod.
What is your
Oh,
charisma
Well,
modifier?
I believe it's 3, and I believe I am now out of panache. So
Okay.
at this point, so well.
It will make it.
Oh, shit.
It will roll max damage, apparently. And that will be it for its turn.
Oh, no.
And Uzula.
Her mighty roar is heard throughout the cave as she stomps up, rears back, and breathes heckin' fire.
Oh, yeah.
Is Armand in his
Like
wounds now?
That.
I believe he probably will be. Okay. Well, none of them make the reflex save.
Yes.
So they're all going to take damage. Oh, that kills one of them. And there's about to be a lot of fire, so bear with me one moment. Okay. The cave is on fire. This pleases the Azula.
She looks like the happiest dragon you've ever seen.
Fire bad.
That's it for her.
Okay. You're a corpse. Dork.
Attack the left, attack the front. No! First step backwards.
Okay. Giant enemy crab. This
Bird.
this one is going to skitter away, but it will take a d6 and 2d6 in the process of doing this. Well, it was a spider.
Oh,
Now it is
wait. I forgot. Go
Ah.
back. Ozula
Ah.
killed one of them.
Yes. Oh.
That doesn't. Oh!
Yes.
So.
Reroll the first attack.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's probably going to die on its turn. I will use the better damage as well. And the other one that ran away is still going to be dead. It makes it to about here, shrieks and curls up, dying. Armand.
Yeah, we're gonna have to address how Armand is kind of screwed here.
Oh.
No, you can take one out.
Wise.
Huh? You blew
My
it out.
health. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
You could also, flee if you want.
Did
I'm
Armand
gonna
actually...
have to. I took 1 base damage, the 4 vitality damage, and that last attack that did hit me did max at 10, right?
Right.
Yes.
If you
I
want
got
to
10
apply
health.
that, do you see on your character sheet where it says vitality?
Yeah.
Click on vitality with your token selected, then go to take damage, and you can make it calculate.
Yeah, that's already applied.
It
Oh?
is. No, because
I'm seeing it. I'm at 6 out of 10.
Oh? Well,
try it again, or try it. You only took the 4 damage on that, so.
Yeah, I only took 4 vitality damage. I also took 1 normal damage, and that
Vitality
10.
damage is normal damage.
Yep.
Wounds are representative of your character's actual health when they can no longer negate glancing blows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you just took 10 vitality damage.
Yep, so now put in the
Right.
10.
Well, I got 5 left, so it's gonna be 10, and then...
It'll automatically transfer things down.
Yep, so just put in 10.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yay for
Okay,
fatigue!
that's better.
An 8-hour rest.
Nope, not with the vitality wound system.
How long is it now?
Once he is healed of the vitality damage that he has or the wound damage he has taken, he is no longer fatigued.
How long does that take?
It'll depend. But what is Armand going to do?
I should flee, but I'm
You
not
should flee.
gonna.
Well, what do?
Right, so I'm gonna swing at the one that has the great axe.
Okay. That'll hit it.
Roll it again just in case you crit.
Oh yeah. You get
What weapon is he using?
Rapier.
Don't rapiers have 18 to 20?
Possibly. Let me check.
yes, rapiers do have 18 to 20.
So roll it again.
Yes.
Oh, and I roll the to hit again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking for
To
See if you
confirm.
confirm.
Wow!
That will
2
confirm.
non-lethal.
And,
So what's
that
it
will
in?
restore 1 point of panache to you.
Don't worry. When you get the feat, you can start doing
Actually,
actual
wouldn't
damage.
that restore 2?
It would, because you have scored a critical and killed a creature.
Who needs to flee?
Sick.
I don't know.
Striking it down.
Okay.
I need to go check on my laundry.
How was the first adventure solved? Well, you see, fire burnt the entire adventure down. Grix, it is your turn.
Fire's pretty scary. Dragon's pretty scary. There's still a spider there, though.
That will hit it. And that will end it. The spider will shriek, shrivel, and collapse.
Grix is going to reload the crossbow, eyes on the dragon the entire time, very unsure about life decisions.
And with that, I assume you will likely back up some from the Raging Inferno.
Azula watches it for a bit. But she's not going to stand in the fire.
I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back.
I'm
The
going.
fight has been won.
Whoa! Oh. Shit. Regents. And, fatigued. Conditions.
There's not a fatigue. There actually is, but don't worry about it. You will have enough time to rest to undo that, as you do have to wait for the fire to burn out.
Would this be long enough to attempt to tend wounds?
You can make it be that long. In fact, it probably will, yes.
Fantastic. 2 heal rolls?
Yes.
Ambiance music.
Let's go with the first for... Has Dork taken vitality damage?
I
Or
was
not
taking
wounds?
vitality damage, but not wound damage.
Then the first will be for Armand. As we have backed up and let the fire burn itself out, Grix will approach and very quiet, unsure of himself, say, I think I can help.
Okay.
Okay, so that
How much am I feeling?
yeah, who's healing what?
Alright, so. To Armand, you will heal. Oh god, hold on. I have to look up the mundane healing rules. Or the mundane healing skill.
They're bad.
I'm aware that they're bad, I just have to find out how much treat deadly wounds heals.
It's
I don't
one.
know. Whatever you made it to be.
It's 1 plus con mod or wisdom mod, whichever between the two of you is greater, plus an additional 1.
I have a wisdom mod of 2.
Armand, do you have a con mod of 2?
No.
Okay.
Then you heal 4?
Yes, you heal 4.
To wounds?
Yes.
Wounds first.
It'll transfer automatically if you put them into wounds.
Yep. Right. And the other thing of note is that you can all take a short rest if you so desire.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Grix will not be able to treat deadly wounds on Dork.
That's fine. Rest? Short rest?
Short rest.
Okay, I'm good.
Hang on. Something did not get applied to Armand correctly.
It still fuck you with the states and stuff.
More that it had not removed. Oh yeah, it is still fuck you with the states. That's fine.
Alright.
Why, I set my state to...
It's gone.
Okay.
Yes, the fire will eventually burn out. It'll take some time.
How long is Ozula going to be staying in her dragon form?
Until she exits the cave.
Then, while healing the others and they're resting, she will no doubt notice Grix watching her with, like, almost panic.
Once the fire's burnt out, she'll be looking straight at him.
This does not help.
She
Oh.
sighs. Just big ol' sigh through her dragon nose.
Yep, you very well may have given the other kobold nightmares.
You're big.
She screeches.
Ah. Looking for music. Oh.
I accidentally did something. You get to all behold
Whoa.
that.
What?
I put something on the wrong layer.
What?
Never noticed
Whoa.
it until now.
Where?
Don't worry about it.
It's a big skeleton.
It is.
Though at first she just looks on from a distance, she'll eventually slowly come a little closer and just sit. Her
What
draconic
the
tail sways back and forth. She doesn't look
hell?
hostile.
What, are you talking about the skeleton down there? It's because I did something wrong and I put it on the wrong layer.
Not the skeleton. I'm like, I was just moving my mouse across the screen trying to get to like my macros and such, and I encountered potential tokens. Where was one? Oh!
Oh, is it off to the left or off to the right?
It's to the left.
No. Huh.
Hi, Mr. Ghoul.
You don't see that. But yes, after resting some, you are free to push onward if you so desire.
Okay, let's go.
There's an onward? Okay, there is.
Yes.
Ah,
I'm going to
third. Okay.
I'm going to expedite some of this.
Okay.
And Grix will be trailing behind and keeping good distance from the dragon. As it is big and scaly and scary.
Yeah, relatively.
Armand is not scared by the dragon.
As the group of you arrive around here, you will all catch sight of the peculiarity. A cat on the ceiling, currently lounging and lazily looking up at all of you.
What?
Down at all of you, I suppose, technically.
Scree!
Is dungeoneering more relevant?
Sure, you can give me dungeoneering. You're not quite sure? Ceiling cats are sort of a thing? I'm not referencing the meme, damn it. But this cat in particular is odd. It is purple furred, has a few blue stripes in its fur, and it just sort of lazily looks at all of you for a few moments before saying, "You're an odd bunch. What, being up on the ceiling and all of that?"
Is this in Draconic or Common?
This is in Kobold. So yes, Draconic. Derp. I remember what language Kobolds speak.
Kobolds speak Kobold, of course.
That is ceiling. This is ground.
Well, what if I were to tell you that your ceiling is my ground and my ground is your ceiling?
So I will neither of the ceiling nor on the ground.
What were you going to say, Axel?
Is Grix able to piece together or compare footprints that this creature may have left to one's previous?
Sure.
And while he's doing that,
would
Azula's gonna
you-
try to climb on this pillar.
What would you like for that? Survival?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival. Anyone that wishes to can do so.
Okay.
Grix is good at this.
I rolled a 1. Oh shit, I rolled a 1. Alright, hold on.
Welp.
Suffer a critical failure of some sort. Possibilities include losing your weapon, striking your friend, breaking something, hurting yourself, causing an opposite effect, or drawing unwanted attention. I must succeed at a DC 15 charisma check, or else I suffer this penalty. So hold on, gotta make my charisma check.
I can't understand any of that.
I have to roll my charisma check.
Dork has to charm fate, otherwise bad things happen.
No.
Bad things happen.
No, bad things happen. I'll roll the wild magic.
You go to look up and look around, and you feel your neck stick.
Oh, that's horrible.
For a brief moment, you feel everything hurt. And you continue to feel everything hurt. And, for the next hour, you will have a -1 on all d20 rolls from the pain of sticking your neck.
Yeah, I'm rolling a d20 for attacks. No, wait. Am I? No, I'm rolling a with a +1.
Alright, so, Azula, you are attempting to climb up, yes?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a climb check. Grix, that does appear as though some of the tracks that you happened to catch before may have been left by this creature, though they don't account for the humanoid footprints that you saw. So that would be particularly odd. And Ozula, you are beginning to climb the pillar.
Oh shit. That macro actually does work. So that's actually at a +1.
Oh. Sweet.
How do I heal strength damage? Shit.
I don't know, actually. I
found it.
I don't think there is a web.
Done.
How?
There's a property for it
Where?
on your token.
Where am I token?
It's called STRD. There's one for
Oh.
DexCon in Wiz.
Okay, thank you.
I love how you pronounced it first.
Yeah, because Sturde doesn't.
But yes, the cat-like creature is staring at all of you. And it does take a note of you, Azula. I didn't know your kind could climb. Or turn into anything like that.
I don't know, you know.
What's on the ceiling?
It's on what?
What's on the ceiling?
On the ceiling is dirt, dust, mud, a few tiny cobwebs, prints on the ground, and the cat.
I think you mean prints on the ceiling. Thank you very much.
Listen here.
Oh shit. Alright, gotta go deal with the cat. Be right back.
Well,
Is he gonna eat the cat?
I don't think so. All I can think of is
Alright.
is the world of pure imagination from what's his face? Mr. Plinkett. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
my god.
But yes, the cat is staring at all of you. What are you lot doing here? You're an awful long way from home.
Not really.
Oh?
Ah?
Zoom. Azula transforms back when she gets to the top of the pillar.
Okay.
We was just told to clear some things out. That's all.
What if those things don't want to be cleared out?
Well, that's too bad, because the matron said so.
Justice is on our side.
Seriously though, what the fuck is justice?
Later, my companion. Later.
So, you've come to clear some things out.
Yes.
And we're gonna do it with fire.
Please no.
Fire is good. Fire killed
Fire-
those spiders.
Fire hurts.
Then don't stand in it, you dork.
That's my name.
I know.
Does it mean something?
Oh my god. I think if you're going to take some care of some things, you might need a few things made clear. I could do that for you.
No, I'm good.
Hmm,
Wait,
well,
what did you have in mind?
I could give you some insight and change your perspective some, so that you'll be on a more equal footing with your opponents.
You offer
Sounds
power.
boring.
I do offer power.
Dork, come back here.
Uh,
Is this malicious?
It's a cat.
yes.
So it's about a 90% chance that more than likely, yes, it's malicious in some regard.
I don't know either.
Grix will speak up and say, I don't trust this.
What's that? You don't trust me? Well,
No.
I could give you the power for free.
No, I'm good.
Yes, please.
It's no fun if I don't work for it.
The cat claps its paws together, rubbing them a little bit. All right. And, after a moment, Azula, everything sort of shifts for you. It's as if you're seeing reality from a whole new perspective.
Is she hanging upside down now?
Everyone else in your party is hanging upside down. You're on the ground. They're the ones in the air.
Well, technically, I am hanging upside down because I climbed down that pillar. Well, I climbed up the pillar and my head was toward my new ground.
It's all very complicated. But yes, they're on the ceiling, with air quotes around ceiling right now.
Well, she flops onto the ceiling.
It's a very disorienting moment. But yes, the rest of you see that Ozula has now had a strange change of gravity. And if you so desire, you can resist said change of gravity yourselves.
Yes, please.
Armand is not going to resist this change in gravity, but will attempt to do a little spin and land on his feet.
Okay. Those of you that are going to resist can go ahead and give me a will save.
God damn it.
18!
Okay. Grix, there is nothing graceful about this, and you end up on the ceiling. Floor, ceiling, floor. You have your gravity reversed. It's fine. You don't actually take any damage from this, but it is still jarring. Dork, you just plant your feet firm and go, nah, this is my ground.
Nah, that's boring. I don't like boring.
And Armand, go ahead and give me an acrobatics roll or reflex save, your choice.
Gonna go with the reflex save.
Okay. You are able to gracefully make the transition, the most graceful of all of the people in the party that have done so.
Woo.
Yeah, Grix kind of landed on his face.
Yep, it was a bit unfortunate.
After a moment, Ozula stands up on the ceiling. Thank you.
Can we go now?
How light is it in here?
It's light enough that you can make out details. There does appear to be light coming from the tunnels ahead.
Oh, good. Yes, I think we can move along.
Okay. It's almost time for the final encounter.
Ooh.
Whoa, it's 8:41, so I can't do it if it's an hour long.
Nope. Should hopefully not last that long.
Remember, I'm hitting at a +1 bonus now. It'll take fucking forever for me to hit if I can kill it. Oh, I'm going.
I will stop you when you stop right there.
Okay.
You can all get to about where Logic's character is. And I have to make some things visible. So you run around, and do find some interesting things. Dork, the giant crab spiders, are in fact on the same level as you are, and the ghoulish-looking man is on the ceiling. The rest of you, it is reversed. The ghoulish man is on the level you guys are on, and the giant crab spiders are on the ceiling. And it's truly odd.
Oh, thank you. Everyone being on the ceiling now.
The ghoulish man looks at you, and you can see behind him, moored and not detailed in this picture, is a ship. I can't let you get to the ship.
Too bad. That's mad.
Then you will find the way to get to the pirate lords. And he's going to roll. Jesus Christ, his spiders.
13! I have the highest initiative of the party again.
My spiders shall protect me. Go forth, my minions, and draw your weapons. This giant crab spider is going to draw its I almost said two katanas. It's two daggers.
Combat music.
I know.
And it's going to move up. The next one is going to draw its two katanas.
Oh shit, 2 katanas?
Yep.
Oh shit, even more penalties.
Yes.
Not that I was heavily penalized for your strength, Kobold.
I mean, you are.
Shut up. At least I can roll pretty good on my will save. Which is a +0.
Orc. There are two giant crab spiders near you. One of them is dual-wielding katanas. One of them is dual-wielding knives. What do you do?
First step. I'm going to smack Katana Man.
Okay.
This is at a -1. 10 and 18.
I'm doing prone for ceiling.
Okay. The 18 will hit.
Oh, 4 damage.
Oh god, it's going to be so penalized when it tries to attack.
I got my AC because I can't rage anymore. Because raging right now would be stupid.
Armand.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Well, go fight the ghoul. That's
Yep.
the only guy you can hit.
Yep, the spiders are on the ground, ceiling, ground, ground.
Fiend! We've found it at last.
But I am one of many. Are you prepared? Oh god, he is not prepared. That will definitely shank him.
Is that only non-lethal damage?
He's not a regular ghoul, so he's not immune.
Okay.
Is that... Do I get the...
Yes.
or whatever?
You do not, unfortunately.
Fair. Sorry, the push to talk is actually inputting text, so...
It's all good. He is taking some damage. You see, as you stab into him, the creature does bleed some. No, my pale complexion, what have you done?
I'm paler.
You're not Palor.
I said I'm paler.
Yeah, you're not a god.
I have white scales, you son of a bitch.
Anything else, Armand?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Grix.
Hearing that there's a fight ahead, Grix is going to attempt to hide.
Okay. Pretty fucking stealthy.
And let me get to there.
Okay.
And I don't suppose I'd have any idea of what this man is. I can't really see him yet.
No, you would not.
Okay. Then that is unfortunately it for my turn.
Okay. Ozula.
She giggles maniacally as she runs up, right about here, points her bow at this one, and shouts, "Fire!" This is empowered.
Oh no.
Jesus, the crabs are real good at... Or the spiders are real good at catching fire. Oh, it's just gonna die on its turn.
Might as well just kill it now.
Yep, because it has one wound left, so I'm gonna kill it now.
Does that mean... Yes, it does.
Yes, you will be able to do... Hot damn. Okay. This spider is going to dual wield great axes.
Wow, you're really fucking paralyzed.
It will skitter, and it will skitter down to the ground.
You mean the ceiling?
It's all
Technically,
relative.
Yes, it is all relative. Though the ocean is on the ground, and therefore you are on the ceiling, Dork.
No, the water is right in front of me.
Yes, and that's on the ground level.
Yes, on my ground level.
No, the rest of the party's ground level.
Fucking specify that! You're making this all fucking confusing!
Alright, and the last giant crab spider will actually brandish a pair of crabs. These crabs, in turn, are brandishing
Yeah.
knives.
Oh, it's not crabs wheeling crabs wheeling crabs.
The thing I sent in the Discord chat is very relevant.
So the spider is wielding 2 crabs, and each crab is in turn wielding 2 knives.
That's the most.
Fuck is the penalty for that?
That's the deadliest motherfucker here.
penalty. He's proficient in crabs with knives.
The crabs are proficient with knives.
The giant crab spider with the dual katanas is up, and it's going to attempt to katana you a question, Logic.
Okay.
It is technically proficient with them.
But does he have the true weapon fighting feat?
No.
Exactly. And are they light weapons?
No.
So we want more penalty.
Oh, yeah. I never said this first adventure would be dangerous. I just said it would be weird. Let me go find the penalties. It's a -6 and a -10.
Can.
The first one rolls a 5. The second one rolls a -5.
Jesus.
I think it's katana stuck in the ceiling. It did.
But she's right above him.
Oh no.
No. Ceiling, as in the surface it's on.
Yeah. It's on the ground with me.
Oh,
Everyone
like
else is up on the
Logic.
ceiling. You brought this upon yourself.
Technically, you did.
Yep.
Listen.
You resisted.
Alright, the ghoulish man. The ghoulish man is going to attempt to... That is the perfect response to that, Luke. Is just, Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
The ghoulish man is going to attempt to bite you, Armand.
That's just unsanitary.
It is.
Bring it. I looked at what my AC was supposed to be and fixed it.
Holy shit, you have an 18.
Right?
He will miss. He will go for a lunge and just miss.
Good.
Dork, you are up.
Kill the spider, kill the spider, kill the spider. I'm gonna reroll it just to see if I crit. I do not crit. So, 17 hits for 3 damage.
Yes, that will hit. It is still up. It's not comfortable.
Booyakasha.
And, anything else?
Now,
Okay. Armand.
I'm gonna go check
Yeah,
on my
hitting
laundry.
that ghoul.
Oof. Same roll as last time. You might as well roll again, because you have the thing. Nope. No crits.
It'll take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Non-lethal damage.
You
Yep.
you can't do negative damage, which is silly. And actually a good design choice.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but
But also silly.
Okay. Anything else?
no, sorry, that's it.
It's all good. Grix.
Dix is going to step around the corner.
All right. Give me a general intelligence or wisdom check.
Neither dungeoneering or nature
Or dungeoneering. Give me dungeoneering as well.
as well, or in place of.
In place of, rather.
Okay.
That man is something known as a ghoul, but not the conventional kind, like the undead kind. This guy is just sort of... He's so emo, it's made him slightly undead.
Huh.
He's a mythos
Anyway.
ghoul.
Grix is going to attempt to snipe this man. And I mean actually legitimately snipe. So there's the attack roll versus flat-footed.
That will hit.
You can
Uh,
You
reroll
have
that.
advantage.
Oh yeah, you can reroll.
Nope.
No, you're good.
Let me just go in and correct the ammo on that. And have that. And also, this is -10 to stay hidden.
Oh.
This is perception modifier.
Well, he's fatigued. He's fighting
Normally-
around.
Normally, that would be a 5.
Yep. He does not appear to have noticed you, which is hilarious because he has a crossbow bolt sticking out of his chest right now.
Don't worry.
Fantastic Skyrim levels of stealth.
Yeah,
The
actual
ghoul
things
looks at
are scam.
Ozula.
Yep.
And I'm going to reload.
Okay. He just looks at Azula. What the fuck was that? Where did you even get the crossbow? Azula is on.
Fire, bitch! And then she... Wait, is he speaking in common?
No, he's speaking in Draconic.
Oh, sweet. She is going to step over here. She's going to be over Dork, but...
Yes.
Yeah. And she's going to fire at the spider directly below her.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No.
I got the spider.
Yeah, because the other ones are with us now.
Yep.
Spider is mine.
So, which one... Do I have to hit the ghoul first?
You can hit the other one to just get a slight AC bonus.
I'm gonna hit the ghoul first.
Okay.
Oof.
I think you're most.
Don't you also have advantage on your own roll?
Yes, I do.
So go ahead and roll again. See, that's much better.
Yes,
And
it
the
is.
22 will hit. And the ghoul will catch fire and collapse to the ground, screaming. But if you kill me, you'll take my ship and find the pirate lords.
Fire!
I cannot believe I have failed the pirate lords. The pirate lords.
Alright. I mean,
Anything else?
Crocodile's not that much of a pirate lord. His weakness is water.
Do you have anything else, Sophie?
Nope.
Okay.
I got a chuckle out of it.
Alright. The one dual-wielding great axes is going to come in and attempt to attack Armand, and this will be magnificent.
Bring it.
That's a -1. And that's a -9. As it comes in, it Dark Souls no stamina attempts to power attack you. And it is the most telegraphed thing in all of existence, and it just sort of misses.
Oh.
We all have advantage, by the way.
Now, the one dual-wielding crabs, which in turn are also dual-wielding knives, will move up, and the flurry of pinching and stabbing will begin against you, Armand.
Just to clarify, how does advantage work in Pathfinder? It's
You
not
roll
the same
twice.
as- Oh, okay.
Same as 5e.
All
Yes.
right.
We
Oh,
stole the
okay.
keyword from 5e.
I like it.
It technically doesn't have a keyword in Pathfinder, so I just stole it.
Yep.
What's going on?
We were
Math.
discussing how advantage works in Pathfinder, which is the same as 5th
Gotcha.
edition. The giant crab storm of snips and stabs is about to begin.
Oh, no.
And with that, they do have dual wield, but they are not proficient. So that's a 3, that's a 12. It's a natural 20. Do you wish to attempt to parry the natural 20?
For parrying, do you have to beat the roll result?
Yes.
So he would have to beat a 17.
I would recommend attempting that.
Wow!
Okay. You have parried one of
You
the
can-
crab's knives.
You can spend a riposte to stab the crab that is being wielded by the spider crab.
Indeed. So that's that's one panache, and then
You
the
make
cost is
another.
another, or
No. I don't think, at least.
I'm going to go check.
there.
You actually have to make the attack roll.
Ah, gotcha.
I think it's
Ooh.
just
Rip.
Oh no!
he does have advantage.
Oh yeah.
True. I can't imagine that the crab doesn't have the grappled condition.
You have in fact hit the crab.
All right.
The spider is down one crab. Unfortunate for it. You will get a panache back for getting the killing blow.
You just sundered the spider.
In a manner of speaking, yes. Okay. Well, it would have taken the third attack, but the fourth attack, but the crab responsible for that fourth attack is now dead, so it will discard it and brandish another crab with 2 knives.
I don't know what else I expected.
All right. Oh, this is the one with dual katanas, so it's going to go for you, Dork.
Yeah. -6 and -10. -6 and -10.
14.
Miss.
It's actually a 10. And
Miss.
oh boy.
Kill yourself.
Oh boy. I just rolled the lowest I possibly could on this already, which means it's the worst it could possibly be.
But does it die?
Hold on, it's got to do katana damage to itself as it goes in for a cross chop and cross chops itself.
Oh, please roll max damage.
Oh boy.
You gotta wait for me to find the damage on a katana.
1d8.
So it's a d6. So it's
Oh,
gonna
this.
it's small size.
Small, right.
It doesn't deal max damage to itself, but it takes itself out of the fight. As it goes for a cross chop.
Ooh.
It throws itself.
Yay! I can do what I wanted to do.
You don't know it yet, but you're already. Oh god, I'm the one that's dead. Dork, you are up.
I drop both boarding axes and take out 2 throwing axes. We're gonna do a throwing dual attack.
Okay.
Whatcha?
Wait, can
Both
you
of
do
those
that?
will hit.
Whoa,
Yeah, you can 2-weapon throw.
cool.
It's one of the actual benefits of 2-weapon fighting. Which one are you hitting?
And which one are you
Uh,
advantaging?
Oh yeah, that's the first one. You get
Oh.
advantage on the first one.
Yeah, I'll do it just so I hear a crit. I do not crit. Well, I would have crit on the second one, but it's the next one, so it doesn't count. So I'm targeting the one with the great axes.
Okay.
And then move action, I want to pick up my axes.
Okay.
Yay. Turn over.
Armand. There's a
Yeah.
crab wielding crab spider, and there's a great axe wielding crab spider.
The
It
one
just-
wielding crabs is clearly the most threatening, and thus I must kill it first.
Okay. Oh no, you used the advantage already, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Good
That will
check.
not hit.
Shucks.
Woo!
I believe that is your turn then?
Correct.
Okay. Alright. Grix.
Alright. The one with the great axes. That's a problem. That's
Not really.
Does that hit?
It does.
Fantastic. I unfortunately cannot do extra damage. I can, however, stealth. That's a 5.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
You think you may have been spotted?
You have advantage.
Oh yeah.
Advantage only affects the hit, though, doesn't it?
Yes, but it's he can roll to see if he confirms or gets a critical.
It's true. No.
But it was worth an effort, or worth the try.
You're going to have to re-put in those bolts.
Yep. I've been doing so every time.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I forgot to put the damage on you. It's 2 points of damage because you have point blank shot.
That's true.
All right, Azula.
What does point blank shot do?
It's +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Within 30 feet.
Okay. So,
Actually, everyone gets it because that was
right.
a change I made.
Wait, I get it too?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
How much damage?
It's +1.
So then,
I've
two extra...
added. Yes, I've
Okay.
added that.
Ozula will continue shouting fire as she shoots at this one. This is
Which
not
one?
empowered. This one.
Okay.
Pew!
No. Wow, what the fuck? How did you?
Because you apply your negative strength modifier.
You're using a composite longbow?
No, you apply that to all bows. Remember
have
how
a
I
penalty-
pointed out
You
that was a weird ruling no one knows about?
You apply your penalty to every bow, but you only apply your modifier if it's positive to a composite bow.
What? That's fucking weird.
Guess who has advantage?
We do.
Who knew Ozula was a party buffer?
All right, it's the giant crab spider wielding crabs, wielding knives' turn. That is one of my favorite things I've ever had to say for D&D.
I think this might be the greatest thing ever.
Move here, and the crab storm will begin. So we're going to start off with a D12. A D20. +3.
Did it notice Grix?
It did.
Unfortunate.
Oh wait, hold on. So I got a. Oh yeah, no, it on a 1 it makes the check.
Okay.
All right. So first, stop critting Armand.
Parry it.
Does he have a panache?
I do.
You should
I
have
still
one.
have 2 because I killed something last time.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's a crit parry.
All right.
Do
Nothing-
I roll to confirm? Or?
No, nothing really can happen from that. Do you wish to riposte?
Yes.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Repulse the crab spider's crab.
All it require. Okay. Well, he's down to 2 attacks in total.
Does it have a second
Yes.
knife wielding crab to spare?
He actually has a second to spare.
Yeah.
No, he does not have a second to spare.
Okay.
So he's down to only 1 dual wielding crab.
Aha!
I'm
This is the
hungry.
greatest. This is the goddamn greatest.
Okay. He has 1 more attack. He will miss with that one. And then he would scuttle away if he had the ability to do so, but he doesn't. Dork.
Can I attempt an acrobatics attack?
To do what?
Jump up and try and slash him?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Did you drop your
Depending-
axes?
He picked them up at the end of his last turn with his move action.
Ah.
Depending on the
Is
depending
that
on
enough
the
to reach?
vertical, depending on the vertical height, that may count as a charge.
It does not count as a charge. However, you will unfortunately have to roll twice and miss, and take the worst result to attack. You will have
So-
disadvantage.
Does advantage cancel out disadvantage?
Yes, it does on the first one.
Okay, I imagine I can't dual attack.
No, you cannot.
Okay,
Oh, alright.
I mean,
Oof.
Aw.
I only have a +1 to hit right now.
Yeah, that's true.
And wouldn't you technically be on this square?
So,
Okay. Armand.
Yeah, hitting the spider.
Okay. That will hit. And you will technically get the, I will give it to you, the extra d6.
And you have. Oh, no, you don't.
I'll need to go check on my shirts. I'll be right back.
Okay. Unfortunately, it does not have that sphere ability that allows it to shunt damage onto its items, or it would shunt the damage onto its crab.
How sad.
Very sad
Here's a
indeed.
question.
Hmm.
Do the belongings of your belongings count as your belongings?
Yes.
Interesting. So then it would be able to shunt the damage off to one of its crab's knives.
Yes. Grix, you are up.
Whack.
You have advantage.
Do. Oh, okay.
We'll take that damage. We'll like it. Anything else?
You know, because I fucking can. A 5-foot step. Then I have concealment.
Okay. Azula.
Azula cackles gleefully, steps up, and whispers, "Fire!"
Well, that was a spider.
Flaming arrow straight to the crab.
To the crab or to the spider?
It's a crab spider, so yes.
It's a crab-wielding crab spider.
Wait, it
Spider.
takes one more point of
Fair
damage.
point.
It
Do
is
the crab-
dead.
Does the one crab appear to be hostile?
It drops onto the ground, stands there menacingly for a moment, summoning even the Japanese kanji for menace for a moment, and then begins to try and scuttle away. Come on! Come on, I'm your spirit animal! It stops, drops the knives, and gives you a guilty look.
All right, off with you.
Scuttle onto the ship.
What ship?
There's a boat right here. I didn't draw it,
Oh.
but hey, hold on. Oops.
I'm gonna turn
There.
off that music.
Now I drew your ship.
Beautiful bow.
Yep. It's the best you're gonna get right now.
Okay.
So, what do now?
I get on the ship.
Okay, is
How do
everyone
you get on the ship?
I will
I s-
also get on
I
this.
swim to the ship.
But I'm going to warn the crab that if he comes with us, the journey ahead fraught with danger.
The crab nips its claws in agreement.
Grix is going
22!
to Grix is going to see
11!
if he can salvage any crossbow bolts.
All right. How many did you fire? Do you know?
No, I think I had like 6 or 7 at the start of this.
Oh yeah, I need to know as well.
Give me each of you. Give me no. Azula, give me 4 D100 rolls. 50 and below, you salvage. And Axel, give me 3 because you didn't fire the first round.
Okay. You can go ahead, Kel.
And Dork,
Oh,
that works.
that works. Yeah.
You get 3 of the 4 back. Dork, you will now unfortunately be on the correct plane of gravity.
No!
Is it 50 and below or 50 or higher?
50 and below.
Okay, so I don't get any.
Wow.
And with that, on the ship, you will find some information from a drow pirate by the name of Vaxis about menacing some kobolds that owed them money.
I'm the matron now.
Okay. Where are we going?
We have a fiend. No, sorry. We have a villain. Definitely going with villain. Yeah.
Yes! We sail!
At the maniacal laughter, Grix
Wow.
just stops for a few moments. Like, you're not even sure if he's breathing. And then he shakes himself out of it and continues on towards the ship.
Where are we going?
To find this. Is this written in Draconic or Common?
It's written in Common, Draconic, and Undercommon.
Oh?
Huh. Okay. And his name was Vraxis?
Vaxis.
Off to
put it
find
in.
this Vaxis.
Okay. Which way?
Are there maps?
Yes, there are.
What's a relevant skill?
Survival
Geography.
war.
Okay. Survival.
As soon as Grix sees the maps, he just it's almost like he forgets that he's nervous in the presence of other people, and he just starts scattering them around and pinning them to things and just even making notes here and there. He just goes to town on it. So I have martial focus back.
Okay.
I see what you're doing, and she points right at Grix and says, "You're the looker-outer."
You mean Watchman?
Once again, Grix freezes when he hears his name, but then turns. I guess?
It is settled. You shall guide us on our great journey.
So,
Audible swallow.
where are the rest of us then?
The rest of us.
Oh, what are the rest of us? If you're the matron and he's the looky-outer, what does that make us?
Hitterer 1 and Hitterer 2.
Okay.
And I'm the matron.
I will be the best hitterist ever.
That's the spirit.
where are we going?
She looks to the looker outer.
Mr. Lucky Outie.
Is Grix able to figure out a suitable course?
Yes.
He will point towards the destination.
Okay.
Onward!
Is going to be where
Backward!
we end tonight's session.
Yay!
You have survived the first adventure. You have one new crew member, Senor Snips.
I hit about 40% of the time.
That's statistically improbable.
And
What do you mean it's improbable?
so Axel, I'm gonna spoil something for you because it's gonna make what I have to explain to you much easier and simpler here in a second. Oh, my laptop. I have to stop recording at some point.
Oh, that would suck.
We have the stream still.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, you might want to take the light and the shadow off, Sophie, because I
Yep.
don't know if we're doing that this week. Because we got to discuss matters. So the kobolds were the ones on the ceiling the whole time.
Yeah, I got that, but I asked in regards to his previous experiences, how does physics?
Oh, like how do things walk across the ceiling? Usually they're under constant effects of stuff like spider climb or are spiders, stuff like that.
I meant in terms of gravity.
Oh, that's a damn good question, and no one's quite sure.
That was fun. I like this game.
There were two shining moments of this session. When the first spider crab pulled out a knife, and when the last one pulled out two crabs, and the crabs pulled out two knives.
Dork is still alive.
And you have all gained one level for the events that have transpired here today.
Dork gets slightly more hit.
And I love that the chat is just as confused as you guys were.
Dork is right.
Because they're just messages that are just like, raise his hand to ask question, closes them, or drops hand.
Yep. Yep.
The strongest kobold is still alive.
On that note, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Yep.
Bye.
Tomorrow I'm going to point out or put out a message about things that we might do for that time slot that that one game is in. You know, the one